Hello everyone and thanks for joining today. I want to guide you through your body with different kind of mobility exercises and feel free to adjust the practice to your own needs. If you feel any restrictions, maybe just simplify, or if it's too easy, I will also give you more advanced options. I always love to tap into my practice by simply feeling my body with my eyes closed. And in fact, oftentimes throughout my practice, I close my eyes again and try to sink in. We are so drawn to look at ourselves from the outside. But the real wisdom is inside. Where you can listen to the healing medicine that you need for yourself in this present moment. Use the breath to stay focused. As we sit here, I want you to root the sitting bones down, elongate the back of the head and the neck. And with that gentle opening in the back of the neck, feeling the chin dropping to the chest, you should feel a nice elongation behind your heart. Breathe into that space, the back of the heart, past, the scars. Breathe into it. Witness. All that we've been through made us come here today. Release the tension for a second. Elongate the front of the chest. Try to drop the neck slightly into the back. Feel the front of your heart lifting. The front of the throat opening. Channeling the truth from your heart into your voice. Letting the truth be fully lived in what you are today. Bring the head back into the center. Feel into your heart space before we move into the practice. You're in the center, in the present moment. Invite your hands in front of your heart. Invite the intention to guide you through the practice. Open your eyes gently, place your hands in front of you so you can untuck the toes and come into a tabletop position. Pulling the belly button in, try to feel that nice flat ground underneath. Take your right hand behind the head, open your right elbow without opening the hip and twisting, so we still stay in the center. Exhale, just drop. Inhale to lift. Exhale to drop. One more time as you lift, keep the elbow up, elongating the arm all the way to the ceiling. And then drawing the hand to your sacrum. Now here, set back, push back, and come back over your wrist. Bring it back, push back from the arm, feel the shoulder pushing in. Bring it back, one more time. Release, right hand down, left hand behind the hat, push into the floor. Left elbow lifts, exhale, drop. Inhale, lift. Activate the outside of the shoulder and the belly, and release. One more time, keep the lift, elongating the arm, really push into the bottom arm, lifting the top arm up, guide the hand to the sacrum. Find that neutral space in your sacrum. Exhale, push back. Inhale, lean. Every time you lean forward, see if you can externally rotate the shoulder more on the top. Last one. And release. Tuck the toes under, push the hips up and back. Relax the head and neck. Slowly finding your posture here, whatever that means to you today. A few more deep breaths. Walk the feet to the front of the mat. And we want to guide the feet all the way together if they're not there yet. Bend the knees into the chest. Hands are in front. You want to stay in the compression with the spine and create some nice circles here. Drawing the knee in. The knees are not touching the floor, but they're making a big circle between the hands. And we go the other way. The elbows stay locked. Try to bring the knees as close as you can. Forward and back. And then pull the knees in. Come onto the fingertips. Drop the knees forward. Keep the belly button engaged. The knees are still floating. Pull it back. Make yourself long. See how the spine rounds. Come forward. Straight spine. Bring it back. And then we drop the knees to the floor. Come to sitting on your heels. All the toes tucked under. Reaching the arms up over the head. Drawing the elbows back. Puffing the chest up. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, pull the shoulders down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. One more, lift. Pull the elbows down, maybe gazing up. Inhale, lift. Exhale here. Come back to neutral space. Right hand next to the side. Left arm over the head. Make a big circle over the front until the left hand touches. Big circle over the right. Forward, switch. One more. Untuck the toes. Find a seat on your flat feet. Now the right elbow comes down into the right hip without moving the hip to the side. If you can't go all the way there, maybe it's a little bit higher. Left arm over. Use the slight push in the elbow to open the side obliques to like lengthen the side and at the same time compress. And then we drop the left arm long to the side or towards the floor. Inhale, open fully. Exhale, rotate down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. All the way up. Other side, left elbow, gently touching the hip bone. Push the chest up. Right arm lifts. Side back, push, push, push. Hips stay in one line. And reach. Inhale, back over the hat. Exhale. One more. All the way up. Hands forward, finding all the way into your down dog. Both feet back to the front, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Come onto your fingertips. You can keep the knees bent, of course. Pull the elbows up and back over your shoulders like chicken wings. Lower. Inhale, lift, pull, pull, pull. Exhale, release. One more. Keep the pull. Arms over the hat to lift you all the way up. Hands to the heart. Inhale, arms over hat. Exhale, forward fold. Right leg lifts up and back. Come onto the fingertips. Exhale, step it through. Forward into a pistol squat. Stay on the fingertips. Inhale, lift. Open the hip. Exhale, behind the ankle on the left. Inhale, lift. Come onto the toes, just gives you a little bit more space. Pistol squat, lift the toe high. All the way back. Open the hip. Cross it to the left. Back to center. Come onto the fingertips. All the way up. Standing one leg Tadasana with the knee all the way in. Lift the knee as high as you can. We kick 3 times to the front. 1, 2, 3. Step it all the way back. High lunge on this side. Stay in your high lunge for a moment. Parallel the hips to the front. You can bring the back knee down if it's too much to stay in a high lunge. Otherwise, we lift the heart up and back. Exhale, round forward. Inhale, lift and lengthen, pull back. Exhale, forward. One more time, lift, lift, lift. Exhale, bring the right hand down. Lifting the left arm up for a little twist, same like we started. Really push the shoulder in and up. Lift the top arm back. Place the hand behind the sacrum. Use that push to let the right hip drop a bit more. And then we step from here into the side plank. Watch your sacrum. Lifting the left shoulder back. Very nice. Both hands down. Lower the knees, the chest, the chin. Squeeze the heels to the glute. Pause for 3, 2, 1. All the way up. Cobra, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Push it back. Release. One more deep breath here. Walk the feet to the front. Halfway lift. Come onto the toes. Find a little bit more balance here, otherwise keep the heels low. Pull the elbows in and then straighten the arms. Keep the elbows pulled up. Straighten, navel in. One more time, bend the arms. Squeeze the shoulder blades a bit more. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Lower the heels, lift yourself all the way up to standing. Elbows wide, chest forward, pull. Elbows wide to the side this time. Inhale, lift. Keep the lift in the arms. Lean forward. until your fingers touch. Left leg lifts high. Find the hips parallel. Come into the toes, bring the leg through, pistol squat on this side. Inhale to lift. Open the hip, open the knee, and we come down to the right ankle. Inhale, lift straight up, through pistol squat. One more, lift. Standing split, open the hip, touch the outside, spiral it down, lift. Stay in the center here, parallel the hip. We go all the way up, one leg Tadasana, arms overhead. Squeeze the left knee in. It really comes from pushing the standing leg into the floor that you can lift the knee higher. Squeeze. All the way forward. Kick for 3, 2, and 1. All the way to high lunge. Arms are lifted. Find your stable ground, pushing into both feet. Lifting the chest up. Open back. Inhale, forward. Back. Lift and crunch slightly. Lift. And pull. Left arm down, right arm lifts. Twisted lunge. Open, pushing the top arm back. Right hand onto the sacrum. Keep the push in the bottom arm as you go all the way to side plank. Rotating the top shoulder back. Squeezing the legs together. We come back to our center plank. This time, full chaturanga. Inhale, lift. Exhale, back. Downward facing dog. One more deep breath here. Bringing the feet in so you can squat down, but the heels stay lifted. You're very much in the center of your body. Try to find a moment of balance here. Left hand on the knee, right hand on the hip. Try to get that rotation here as well. Try to balance on the right foot. Keep the twist. Lifting the left leg forward. Maybe that's enough. Maybe you want to lift the foot. And bring it back. Center. Balance on the feet. Right hand crosses over. Left hand behind. Get the twist first. Feel it in the navel. And then straighten the right leg forward. If it feels good, lifting the right leg. You want to bring it back in. Back to center, straighten the legs. Forward, fold, release, shake it out. The legs, if you get cramps on the side, maybe just use your fists, loosen it up. Get the toes together, the feet wide. Right elbow back on the hip, lifting the left arm up. You can drop the hand down. You want to pull the arm up and pushing the elbow down. Inhale, lift, left elbow into the hip, right arm lifts. Come back, dropping the knees. Hands down, toes all the way down. You want to still sit with your knees a bit wider. Take both hands on your hips. Rotate the shoulders back, squeezing the elbows back. Try not to push with the hands, the pelvis forward, to just ground it. Hold it and really squeeze the shoulder blades. Rolling the right ear to the right shoulder, finding the center all the way to the other side. One more time, right, left. And then with the open chest, try to interlace the fingers behind the back. I'm going to turn so you can see. Also here, pelvis not forward, it's back, rotated under. Try to go so much back that you touch the hands to the floor. If it's okay, lifting the neck back. Breathe. Bring it back up. Hands to the floor. Finding a tabletop. Left knee down, right knee lifts. Peeing dog to the side. Stepping the right foot back, just tapping on the height of the heel. Lifting back up. And rotating. Lift, touch the right elbow this time. Lift over the side, tap back. And then lifting the right arm up. Keep just the toe down. Back to center. Other side, left knee lifts, tap back, all the way forward, tapping the left elbow. You want to go full range of motion with the hip, forward, and back. We stay, pushing the right arm down, lifting the left arm up. Back to center, shake it out, do some circles here. The work is really in that external lift of the hip that we actively want to engage in that exercise. So let's try it with the floating knees. Right leg lift, 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 lift. Feel the left side obliques. Step it back, push it up. Rotate it back. Right knee squeezes to the right elbow. Bring it back. Other side, left knee lifts. Step back. Wild thing variation. Keep it. Roll through the spine. Left knee to the left elbow. Back. Sit over your heels into a child's pose. Forehead to the earth. Neutralize the new information. Wiggle your spine. Roll yourself back up into a seat. Bring the legs forward. We draw the right knee in until only the toes are touching, and then bring the right leg out to the side. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. Knee rotates in. You can slightly lean on the left side, and you bring the right knee down. If you can, bring the knee back in a 90-degree angle. If it's too much, can be a bit more forward. Want to lean forward with the torso, but try not to hold on to the foot. Bring the hands wide so the chest can lift into the stretch, and you really feel how the sitting bone is grounded, how your body can be in one straight line. You can play with point or flex, doesn't matter so much in this one. Very nice. You come back up, bring your left arm underneath. You can bring the heel a bit more in. You can hold the heel or just support your arm under the thigh. Left elbow in, right arm over the head. Maybe that's enough. If you have the flexibility, you can hold onto the straight leg. The idea is to really rotate the spine open, but pulling the elbow to the ceiling. Lifting the right arm back up. Bring it back, center yourself, lean onto the left, so you can lift the right leg out to the side, actively pull it in to the center line. Left foot bends, feel the core, bring it to the back. Align your knees so it's not painful. arms float on the side, just on the fingertips as you lean forward. Every inhale lengthens, every exhale brings you a bit deeper. We come halfway up, so you can place the right hand underneath the leg, maybe catching the back foot, left arm lifts. To really get yourself into that one straight line. Lifting yourself back up. Lean onto the right side, straightening the foot, pull it back. Very nice. One more thing, you lean back, only the toes are touching, the knees are a bit wider, so you can really feel how the navel pulls in. Tap the fingers to the ribs and hips. Is it pushed out or is it pulled back? Lean back, hands to the heart, try to twist the elbow towards the knee, bring it back, other side. The chest lifts, the head is in one line with your fingertips, right to left, just a few times. Feel the shaking, embrace it. Bring it back. Straighten out the legs. If you feel your hip flexors a bit, wiggle it out. Bend the knees so much that you can place the hands behind. And now we want to start rotating the shoulders forward and back. I like to come on my fingertips as I push to the front. And then we go the other way, from the back to the front, roll out the shoulders. We've done some work. Fix the hands, rotate the knees right and left, really push the bottom knee down so you get that nice opening in the hip. And then lay down on your back. Bring the toes, the heels close that you can tickle them. Lifting the heels up. Lifting the hips up and come onto the heels. That's what I wanted to say. Place your hands underneath the hips. Really use the opening of the chest and the shoulders to dig the whole upper arm into the spine. Stay on the heels, lifting the right leg up, maybe all the way to the center, maybe even going out with the leg. Bring it in. We switch, right heel down, push into the floor. Either knee to the chest, straight leg, or out to the side. Back, bend, lower down. Drop the knees out, Baddha Konasana, relax. Hands to the belly, to the heart, wherever it feels good for a moment to relax. Guiding the knees in, pushing yourself back up into a seat. Right leg back, left leg is in your pigeon. Before we go anywhere here, try to just roll onto the left outer butt cheek and to the right a few times, right and left. Play your own edge. And then the hands are forward, elbows back, and really pull the chest forward. If it's okay, drop the neck into the back. Exhale, release all the way down, sleeping pigeon. 5 deep breaths. Lift yourself back up. Ideally without the hands, push into the bottom leg. Right leg switches forward. Try to find your pigeon without your hands. Even drawing the legs together. Then you can place the hands down and wiggle from right to left. See where your body is centered, where it feels good. This is where you stay. Hands to the front side of the hip, rolling the shoulders back. Open actively the back, pushing forward, pulling the heart through. Use that length. Exhale all the way down. 5 deep breaths. You inhale to lengthen, maybe do it without the hands, pulling both legs forward. Bending the knees, leaning over your legs. Straightening and bending the knees a few times so your hamstring is fine with leaning over. Lifting all the way up, legs slightly hip width apart, lean forward, roll through the spine, all the way on the back, Shavasana. This is our end for today, the end of your practice. If there's something else that your body is craving to do, maybe you use the end of the practice to continue with your own set. And thank you very much for practicing with me, and I hope I see you very soon.